Hey folks, here OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the SE6. So the category of wireless earbuds, or completely wireless in-ear cell headphones, is starting to grow in momentum just because of the release of the Apple iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, as well as some kind of newer devices like the HTC 10 that doesn't really have a headphone port. So this allows you to completely remove all the cords and at a fraction of the cost of some more brand name options on the market. So the SE6 retails for about $45 online. Its main competitor would probably be the Syllable D900 series because it's also very inexpensive and has a slight edge in terms of presentation. But these aren't bad as far as quality are concerned. Inside, there's access to a kind of micro USB charging cable. It's a unique charging cable because there's one traditional USB port, but then there's two micro USB heads, one for each of the earbuds. So it does use a completely traditional, charging port as opposed to a wireless or a magnetic-based adapter. So if you do lose this, you can still charge it with your phone charger on the plus side. But on the downside, not as easy to just pop into a case and it'll automatically start charging. There's also a set of different size tips to get a more comfortable and custom fit. So in here we have just the ear tips themselves. So take a quick look at the design first. But again, they have a reasonable build quality that is very similar to the D900 series by Syllable. They are made entirely out of plastic, so there's a slight amount of lightweight as well as the cheapness that you can detect since there aren't any aluminum accents. But all in all, not too bad. They are fairly fingerprint as well as smudge. Easy to smudge just because of this glossy material, but the keys here are pretty oversized and easy to tap on. So how this works is it uses Bluetooth 4.0. So if your phone has that, you're good to go. And you just simply tap on this for a few seconds longer to start the pairing mode. After you've paired one of these ear tips to your phone, turn on the other one. It's going to automatically pair to the other ear tip, and the process should, be ready after a few seconds. So it's not too difficult to get this set up either. Again, it works with anything with Bluetooth wireless connectivity up to about 33 feet. The ear tips here have an interesting kind of angle to them, which makes them ultra secure, and there is a tiny little wing here that sticks onto the inside of your ear and prevents these earbuds from falling out. It worked fairly well in our testing, so if I jogged around or kind of moved around, it didn't fall out too easily. With that being said, since the battery and circuitry is also integrated into these earbuds, after wearing these for a longer period of time, such as 5 to 6 hours, take a short rest just to relieve the stress from being in your ears for too long, but otherwise they charge up in under 2 hours and will get roughly 8 to 9 hours of continuous audio playback, and you can see it does use that proprietary micro USB port for charging underneath a rubber flap on each side of the ear tips. The fact that there is a rubber flap prevents any dust from entering, but the fact that you have to remove this each time does get a little bit tedious. Otherwise, as far as features go, they do have a built-in microphone on here, so this is a slight edge over some models on the market that omit this feature. So they can be used as technically Bluetooth headsets. There is a tiny little mic hole integrated on the surface of these that are noise isolating, so if you are talking, it's still going to pick up your voice once it's connected to a phone like Android or iOS. You can also use the key here to answer a rejected call a bit more easily. It worked nicely enough, I'd say, but it's not super awesome sounding as far as the call quality is because the microphone is so far away from your mouth that it does inevitably pick up some background sound. So if you're at an airport, it's not going to be the cleanest sounding Bluetooth headset. Otherwise, as far as audio quality is concerned, they do actually sound pretty good. There's not too much distortion in the background, which is a common trait in these low-cost Bluetooth earphones. If you turn the volume all the way up or all the way down, you'll tend to hear a bit of hissing, just a bit of noise. But on these, they were quite silent, which is nice. They do a decent job for popular music. There is a nice amount of bass as well, but not too overbearing, I'd say, but obviously not audiophile grade or hi-fi grade headphones. But for this price point, I was fairly surprised and pleased, just because again, these are completely wireless earbuds, so the audio quality is going to be even trickier to master than traditional Bluetooth earbuds with a kind of wired connection between the two. Otherwise, again, setting this up and pairing is pretty simple. We didn't have any issues there, overall, they do a decent job, I'd say. One of the best traits here is a use of a standard universal charging port as opposed to a proprietary, and you do get quite a few accessories in the packaging, which adds to the value as well. So they will make for a compelling, I think, secondary option if you don't want the Syllable D900 series. These are quite lightweight. They're also quite discreet looking. So this is something to consider picking up if you are on a budget but want completely wireless earbuds. So overall, not the best, but also decent enough at this price point. You can check out more details about these in our official written review, but for now, this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. These have been SE6 wireless earbuds.